Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome back to Things to Keep Private in Islam. Today, we're going to dive into the topic that many of us experience, but many not think much about: bad dreams, nightmares. Ugh. This episode is episode 2. So, if you missed episode 1, feel free to go back and listen to the importance of keeping sins and mistakes private. Um, anyway, this season is Things to Keep Private in Islam, and we're talking about why we should keep bad dreams private. So, what I said earlier, what do bad dreams mean? Why should we keep them private in Islam? We're going to explore that together. First, I want to start by saying everything that I'm saying here, I challenge you to go and look into it yourself and to research the truth behind my words. This is a community that is trying to promote self discovery and learning. So I'm not going to give you all the references in the hopes that you will go and look for it yourself. Remember, we're supposed to learn and grow together. And for you to learn, you need to go and seek knowledge. Anyways, let's establish this. Dreams are a natural part of life. Islamically, dreams can come from 3 main sources. The first would be Allah, and these are glad tidings or guidance. The second would be our nafs, which is reflecting our own thoughts or our desires. And the third would be Shaytan, which is meant to disturb or scare us. Let me go back to our nafs, by the way. Nafs is our souls, for those who don't know. But anyways, as I was saying, bad dreams falls into the third category, right? Which is Satan, which means that it's meant to disturb or scare us. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us how to handle them wisely, right? Imagine this. You wake up from an awful nightmare and you're feeling so uneasy. You're tempted to tell someone about it. Um, but what should you do instead? This is what the Prophet, peace be upon him, said. If any one of you sees a dream that he likes, then it is from Allah, and he should thank Allah for it. But a dream that he dislikes, then it is from Shaytan, and he should seek refuge with Allah from its evil, and he should not mention it to anyone, for it will not harm him. It goes on by saying, if one of you sees a dream that you dislike, let them spit lightly 3 times to the left, seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan, and turn to a different side of the bed. And do not tell anyone about it. So this advice is packed with wisdom. Let's break it down. So, spitting lightly to the left and seeking refuge in Allah reminds us that bad dreams holds absolutely no power, right? Things that hold power over us only hold power over us if we give it power. So, it's Shaitan's attempt to shake us, but Allah is always in control. MashaAllah. Personally, I don't literally spit. Some people they take this and they take it literally, but we're not because we're using our brain. Um, I just say I seek refuge in Allah 3 times. And I recently also just learned this, right? Um, to listen to a protection verse in the Quran. Before Islam, I had no idea about this, about the importance of keeping my bad dreams private. And so every time I had a nightmare, I would I would do the silliest thing. I would write it down and give it power. Or I will tell my friends or family members about this awful nightmare that I have, and I'll reimagine it as if I'm dreaming while awake over again. Astaghfirullah. So don't do that. I'm sharing this with you so that you learn from my mistakes and that you know not to do that. Um, in times like this is when, sharing your mistakes is appropriate as a learning, as a lesson to others. So, second, turning to a different side of the bed symbolizes moving on. Dwelling on a bad dream only gives it more space in your mind and in your heart. And that's what I was doing in the past, before I reverted. And I knew the importance of keeping our dreams private. So, the third and the last thing is keeping it private prevents unnecessary worries for others and ensures that Satan doesn't whispers don't spread further. So, you can take you can take this a step farther, and when you have a nightmare, instead of like going back to sleep, you could wake up and do your wudu, and then you could pray and then go back to sleep. Really seek refuge in Allah. So what's the takeaway, right? We've been talking for a little while now. What's the takeaway from what we've been talking about? Bad dreams are nothing more than tricks from Satan. So don't allow them to trouble your hearts. Follow Allah. Seek Allah's attention, turn away from the bad dreams, and keep it between you and your creator. Remember, not everything needs to be shared. Oversharing is a way of your nafs controlling you. You should learn to keep things between you and Allah. So, just a reminder, our beautiful deen empowers us to respond to every challenge, even bad dreams, with wisdom and with faith. So, Uh, thank you so much for listening. And if you found this episode beneficial, please feel free to share it with someone who might need this reminder. If someone told you about their bad dream, then send them this episode, you know. And don't forget to subscribe for more short and impactful episodes on things to keep private in Islam. Um, Please like this video. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Or if you just have anything that you want to share as well, if you found this video helpful, then I would love to hear about it in the comments. Looking forward to grow this community with you guys and to just grow in our faith and in our understanding of Islam and how to really use Islam to impact our daily lives. Assalamu alaikum and thank you for listening. This is Khadija. Salam.